everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're continuing Genshin Impact. So in the last episode we started the tribal quest for the Flower Feather clan. We met this girl Koyer, is that how you pronounce it? And
navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
No. She was wanting to become a writer, but she was having a hard time because she can't call the birdie. So we actually dwelled one, if I remember correctly, and showed up there, and she was excited, and then she wanted to write us, and we were like, no, and bolted. So I feel bad about that. So now that's where we left off, and now we need to go check on how she's doing. So, shall we get started? Oh yes, there she is. Music. I like it. It's chill and beautiful and...
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
There should be a setting in the game where you could turn those off.
Chaska! I summoned a Kukasaur! They do still respond to me after all!
Yes, you did summon one. That was totally not us. Totally not.
Although, unfortunately, someone else summoned it away again before I had a chance to go for a flight.
Oh, really? That is unfortunate. But if you can do it once, you can do it again. Keep at it, and you'll pass the trial eventually.
You're right. You know, I almost thought about giving up, but I'm glad I didn't.
Hey, Chaska, how's Koyer doing?
Huh? Who are you? And how do you know my name?
These are my, friends. The Traveler and Paimon. You came up in conversation the other day because I was telling them about up-and-coming warriors in our tribe.
Oh, the Traveler, huh? So that's you. What do you mean up-and-coming? I'm closer to being wingless than I am to passing the trial.
With that attitude, yes.
Anyway, we haven't met before, have we? You look so familiar somehow.
Maybe you saw her in the stadium? Or anywhere, really. She's been all over Natlan lately, so it's not surprising that you've seen her around.
That is not true. I have not been all over Natlan. I would like to show you, I would show you my map if I could right now. You could see how much there is just blank slate that I have not touched yet. I have not been all over Natlan yet.
If you say so.
Yeah, that must be it.
Koyer, Chaska.
Alpa.
Here you are. I've been looking everywhere for you two.
They really have like a mix of styles here. A lot of this like cowboy style mixed in with some indigenous.
Oh, Elder Alpa! What's the matter?
I thought I should tell you myself. We're going to redo the flying trials.
Redo them? How come? This is so unexpected. And I can't believe you came out here just to tell us that in person.
It's embarrassing to admit, but due to time constraints, we didn't do a proper inspection of the arena before the last round of trials began. Then we started to notice many candidates performing worse than expected. So we redid the inspection afterwards and found a number of issues which likely impacted candidate performance. This was entirely our mistake, and I apologize unreservedly. I know it doesn't make up for it, but I thought bringing you this message in person was the least I could do.
Oh, okay.
Chaska, these people you're with, are they the Traveler and Paimon?
Yes.
Huh? You've heard of us?
I have indeed. Gathering intel is an essential part of being a warrior. Plus, you've already made quite a name for yourself in Natlan. Actually, I've been meaning to invite you to enjoy our tribe's hospitality for some time.
If I think about an essential part of being a warrior, coming from a warrior main, it is big Angie, big axe, and big heels. Gathering intel, not so much. Sorry, different game.
Hospitality? That includes food, right?
Of course it does. If you let us host you, you'll be treated quite lavishly. Mighty warriors are highly revered in our tribe. Besides, we still owe you for your help during the war. Without you, we would have suffered far worse at the hands of the Abyss. So I like the chance to show you our gratitude on behalf of the whole tribe.
Mighty warriors, plural? So Paimon counts too? Paimon's starting to like you a lot.
Paimon, the mighty warrior. Okay.
That should go without saying. Your flying skills are the envy of our tribe.
That's a good point.
The Flower Feather clan seems like a really nice bunch of people. We definitely need to take her up on this offer.
Well, I'd love to stay, but I'm afraid I still have to inform the other candidates about the retrials. With our younger generation's future on the line, there's no time to lose.
Wait, Elder Alpa! Let me help! The sooner everyone gets the news, the better!
Very well. In that case, Chaska, could I leave you to entertain our guests?
Sure thing.
Okay. Let's meet by the Obsidian Totem Pole later. Koyer, let's get going.
Okay.
Alpa and Koyer fly away riding a cuckoo sword.
All right, they're out of earshot. I'm just gonna come out and ask. That Kukasaur who responded to Koyer's call, that was your doing, wasn't it? I grew up with these creatures. I could tell something was off the second I saw it. Her whole demeanor seemed less like a Kukasaur and more like, well, you. So I figure you must have been pulling the strings somehow.
Can't believe you saw through it.
She looked very flustered when Koyer asked for a ride, so I whistled to give her a chance to escape.
Oh, it was you.
And judging by the look on your face, that was a welcome intervention, huh?
Yeah, very.
It's all right. If you'd rather your hidden talents remain hidden, I respect that. I won't press you for answers, and I'll keep my speculations to myself. You're the kind of person I'd still trust even if you had superpowers. I know you'd use them for good.
Technically, I deceived Koyer. Does that count as for good?
I think the ends justify the means in this case. She just lacked confidence, and you helped her resolve her internal conflict.
I just don't like how I did it.
If you hadn't intervened, I likely would have gotten my mom to help out instead. Although, having said that, there's a small chance she might have recognized her and seen through the whole thing. That would have done more harm than good.
Why is it Mom like that? Well, luckily no harm was done in the end.
Yeah. Anyway, if you're free now, how about I give you that tour I promised?
Thank you. Because I've never been here before. I have never stepped across this bridge. Pretty place. Hello, birdies. I'm not gonna hurt you. Whoa, it got dark. I was gonna come and charge my thingy, but you're gonna wanna fight. I don't wanna fight you. Sorry, I don't want to. No.
No!
Also, my baby's kicking. Oh. Yep. Why is it every time I start recording that they start kicking? Before that, nothing. Then as soon as I start recording. They're a soccer player. I need to get up there. How the heck do I get up there? I feel like I missed... Oh, wait. Is this an elevator? Go up! Bye, birdies! You get to live another day.
These opportunities. I just never took the ones I had.
I like the battle music here. It's pretty. I've said that before, but Natlan battle music is really pretty. Scorchwind conflux. In some specific circumstances, interactions among the gaseous phlogiston can result in it becoming mutually entangled, forming gaseous phlogiston lumps. Cuckoo source and some tribespeople familiar with the lump's inner workings can use their power to maintain a state of having full phlogiston and not consuming any. Using a plunging attack while in this stage can even result in the creation of a short-lived phlogiston current. Oh yeah, the music. I would also like to get this waypoint. Is it up here? Yes. Let's go get well, let's go get that later. Kotimi. Yatlan.
Ready? I'm gonna get you!
Kapak.
Uh-oh. Are they fighting? Should we try and break them up?
They're fine. Just doing their daily combat training.
Combat training? A little young for that, aren't they?
Not to us. We're a tribe of warriors. In ancient times, we were the most elite troops in the nation, responsible for patrolling and defending all of Natlan. And even though times have changed, we've kept our martial spirit alive.
Hey, is that Chaska?
Jessica, you're back!
Oh, can you come train with us?
Now's not a good time, I'm afraid. I'm showing the Traveler and Paimon around. Maybe next time.
The Traveler and Paimon? Wait, you mean that legendary warrior and legendary flying expert?
Flying expert.
Legendary? Yep, that's us, alright.
Paimon. Expert. So far, the only expert I would have tagged her with would be a food expert.
Awesome. It's so cool that you can fly without having to ride a cuckoo soar. Even Chaska could only do that for short distances.
She can?
Miss Traveler, can you teach me some cool sword tricks?
Oh, Miss Traveler! My family's shop makes the best volcano cake! You gotta try it!
Let's behave ourselves, everyone. These people are here as our guests. They're going to meet Elder Alpa in a few minutes anyway. Kotini, instead of being jealous of other people's talents, why not work on developing your own? Kapak, there's no point in trying any cool sword tricks until you've mastered the basics. Have you done all your sword drills today? And Yatlan, easy does it, okay? Not every conversation has to turn into you plugging the family business.
Okay.
Cheska's mini lecture calms the children down.
Sorry
and
about
they...
those kids. They just got overexcited when they heard your name. I hope it didn't bother you too much. This is a volcano cake that Yatlan forced into my hands. She said to think of it as an apology gift.
Whoa, it smells amazing! Traveler, you want some?
It does smell pretty good. Tastes nice too.
That's good. Yatlan will be thrilled.
By the way, Chaska, those kids really adore you. You're way better with them than Paimon expected. Paimon figured you'd be more... aloof, maybe?
Aloof, huh? Well, to be fair, there was a period when I was like that. Around the time when I first joined the tribe. But it's a terrible attitude to have as a peacemaker. It tends to turn situations that could have had a peaceful resolution into a stalemate that can only be resolved by force.
Meaning beating both parties into submission?
Yep, exactly. As long as other options are available, I try to avoid that at all costs.
Let me try to fix the lighting a little bit. It's so bright in here that it's kind of washing me out. There we go, that is much better. A little bit of color to my face.
Someone once told me that peace imposed by force will crumble in a matter of days. But peace achieved through genuine dialogue actually benefits both sides, even if sometimes the parties are only willing to negotiate because they're both armed to the teeth.
Oh, you're really kicking me right now. God, she's been so active today. I mean, that's a good thing. It means that they're healthy and doing good and they have energy, and that's like all of that is like positive signs, but it's making it a little bit difficult for me to focus. It's very distracting when someone is kicking you from the inside. Yeah.
That's true. Hey, Chaska!
Uncle Cusco knows you're back, and he's coming to get you.
Oh, thanks. Traveler, Paimon. Got a dash. I'll meet you at the totem pole up ahead. You can't miss it. It sticks out like a sore thumb.
Wait,
Totem
are you
pole.
running away?
First rule of conflict resolution? Grab the fan and run before the you-know-what hits.
Trust Chaska to make even running away sound cool.
Sorry about this. Just stall him for me, okay? I'll explain everything later.
Coordinate with Cheska by splitting up. Ooh, there's the waypoint I wanted. And a sightseeing thingy. Not sightseeing thingy. What were they called here? Can't remember what they were called in this game. Those things. I remember buttons. Viewpoint. Where feathers are intertwined like flowers added to the archive. Yeah! Alright. Oh no. Everything's good.
You've got to learn from the
Ooh.
cuckoo soars if you want to fly high like they do.
If I could pull off this trick.
What is the little thing? Oh, you're so cute. You're so pink. Oh, I love you. Can I adopt you? Hi. Again, we need petting emotes. What do I feel like I tortured her just now?
You've got to learn from the cuckoo soars if you want to fly high like...
A golden-haired outlander and a white flying object. You must be the traveler in Paimon.
Flying object.
I heard Chaska was with you, but I suppose she's run away again, has she?
Sorry, who are you?
Who am I? Only her father. She's supposed to go for a checkup every 3 months to see how her abyss condition is doing. We both agreed on it. But she's already missed 3 checkups this year. That's 3 out of 4.
Abyss condition?
Yes. She got exposed to abyssal energy as a young child. Then her birth parents abandoned her. It's lucky those wild cuckoosaurs found her when they did, or she wouldn't have made it. They took her under their wing and raised her as one of their own. Eventually, some riders out on patrol spotted her and brought her back to the tribe. But she was practically feral at that point. The moment you took your eyes off her, she'd be getting herself into a fight, or she'd run away to be with the Saurians. She seemed to prefer them to her own kind. She might as well have been a Saurian in human form.
That must be the aloof period she mentioned, right?
Sounds like there was more going on than just being aloof.
We later discovered that her exposure to the abyss had planted seeds of conflict in her heart. So, we started trying to bring it under control, but ultimately, she's the only one who can control it. Anyway, she's much more human these days.
Yeah, don't worry about her. She seems pretty stable to Paimon. She's probably only avoiding the checkups because she thinks it'll stop you guys from worrying about her.
Yes, I'm well aware of that. She knows she needs to be careful. If her condition ever took a turn for the worse, she wouldn't be brushing it aside like this.
Okay, but still, wouldn't it be kind of the opposite? Like if she would go through those checkups, then that would maybe ease the worry of other people. Then what's there to worry about?
It's just, every checkup she's been to, they find new cuts and bruises. Nothing to do with the abyss, of course. Oh no, that's all fine. The problem with her is, she's her own worst enemy. She's been living dangerously again. I'm sure of it. That's why she's avoiding the checkups. She wants to hide it from us.
Well, I mean, we just saved Natlan. Of course she's gonna have some cuts and bruises.
Yeah, see her doing that.
Oh. In the past, she always had Koichi to keep an eye on her. Now Koichi's gone, and I don't want to lose another daughter. Chaska's been increasingly reckless since Koichi passed. It's like she's trying to make up for it somehow. Next time you see her, please tell her to be careful for me. Even if she doesn't want to hear it. If she doesn't want to do these checkups anymore, that's fine. I just want her to stop putting herself in harm's way.
Does she hear this? I guess so. Kuzco rambles on about Chaska and Koichi. You patiently listen until the bitter end.
Whoa, where did the time go? We should meet back up with Chaska before it gets any later. To get to the totem pole, we need to head north, right?
Seems so. Ooh. Oh! That's gonna be the reputation. Okay. Cool. Ah. Oh, of course you have a thingy in there. Let's see if we can grab it while we're here. So can I do this? Alright. Alright.
Hey, Chaska! Hey, Alba!
Sorry to keep you waiting.
It's all right. I bet my dad talked your heads off, huh? What did he say?
That you used to run away from home nearly every other day. And that nearly half of your peers got beaten up by you as a kid.
I was sometimes a little impulsive back then.
Little.
That's putting it mildly.
The memories. It feels like it was only yesterday when we brought you back and had Kuzco and his family take you in. Back then, no one imagined this feral child would grow up to be the strongest warrior of the Flower Feather clan.
Huh? You were the one that brought Chaska back to the tribe?
That's right. Elder Alpa was already a veteran rider by then. She spotted me while patrolling from the skies and tracked down my Kukasaur mom. Mom agreed it was time I tried to re-enter human society. But I didn't know the first thing about being civilized. I clashed with everyone who had to deal with me.
Somehow I can see that.
And look at you now. Renowned throughout the land as a peacemaker. How time flies. When the day comes that I can't fly anymore, it will be up to you to look after our tribe and our flying squad.
You know me, though. I'm not a natural commander. I'm better off as a lone wolf on the front line. So stick it out at least a few more years, okay? Give Koyer and the others time to come into their own.
Oh, stop.
Wait, so isn't the leader just the strongest warrior in the tribe? At least Paimon figured that's how your tribe would work.
Strength is certainly a core tenet in the Flower Feather clan. But strength means far more than martial prowess alone.
If it all came down to individual strength, I'd struggle to call myself a warrior, let alone a member of the flying squad. Any fighter in the tribe could take me down.
Really? I had you down as an elite warrior like Chaska.
Well, sorry to disappoint you. It was something I aspired to at one point. So much so that I went adventuring in the Cinder City, Ochkanatlan, to try and prove myself. But it was foolish of me. I wasn't ready.
That's how it's pronounced.
I came back empty-handed and seriously injured. The fact that I survived was something, I suppose. But after that, I never seriously considered myself a strong fighter.
And yet, you still managed to become the leader of the flying squad, thanks to your experience and determination. All while battling those old injuries. Don't you think that's a display of strength in its own right?
Let's shelve this discussion for now. Traveler, Paimon, there are some simple refreshments on the table. Please help yourselves.
Yes! Paimon was waiting for that part!
Didn't you just gorge yourself on a whole bunch of volcano cakes?
They were for the snack stomach. The refreshment stomach still has plenty of space.
It's true. That is a different stomach. I'm not kidding.
Paimon is so full.
You can be as full as you could be with food. There's still room in the sweets department. It's a different stomach.
Well, if you're enjoying our hospitality, feel free to stay with us as long as you like.
Elder Alba? There's, something's come up.
Oh?
What happened? Is it serious? Shall I deal with it?
It's... Some merchants showed up, not from our tribe. They said they're here to discuss some potential collaboration with us. Why now? This is terrible timing. There are a few wingless that we haven't managed to reach yet, and we still haven't inspected the retrial arena.
What a busy schedule. Guess that comes with being a leader, huh?
Let me
An
handle the
elder.
other errands while you meet with the merchants. You shouldn't be trying to do everything at your age.
You should help too. Seems only fair after all that food we ate.
It'll help the digestion process. We're not here for a free lunch.
Huh. Well, much obliged. Cheska, the remaining wingless are all people you know. Let's see. Pishika now manages the floating target balloons. Waska's probably still addicted to eyes on the feathered prize. And Junam spends her days up on the flying platform, staring at the Cinder City. I'll leave you to tell them the news.
Oh, talk to all of them. Will do, boss. These little homes are, or whatever these are so cute. They can't be really homes because you wouldn't really fit anything in there. I mean, you could just have a bed in there. So then they would be more like tents. I wonder if there's something there. Alright. Pishika?
Are you sure you don't want to reconsider, Pashika?
I appreciate it, boss. But honestly, I'm pretty happy with my life nowadays.
Pashika, they're redoing the flying trials. Huh? Utona?
Ah, did Alpa send you? I was just telling Pashika the news, actually. The way things are with the tribe these days. I mean, you don't need me to tell you. This here is no future for a seasoned warrior like you.
Ah, come on, boss. Do you have any idea how long it's been? I've been wingless for years now. I'm not cut out for that anymore. Of course, I'll do my part if we ever need to defend the tribe. But there's really no point in me trying out for the flying squad now. I've already made my peace with it. Not everyone has what it takes to return to the sky after going wingless. Elder Alpa's perseverance is something else. And it's okay if I'm not destined for greatness. I might not have the Kukasaur's approval, but with my hot air balloons, I can still reach the skies. Handling these balloons every day, seeing how the customers react, the looks on their faces, that's enough for me.
Finding something you love doing can be just as hard as passing the flying trial. It's worth holding on to.
Fair enough. It's your choice. I won't force you.
Oh, by the way, you should try taking a balloon ride if you've got the time. Once you've been up there for yourself, you'll see why I love it so much.
I mean, we've already been to a balloon. I'm a little busy at the moment, but next time for sure.
No problem. If you ever want to give it a try, you know where to find me.
Or is this like a different kind of one? Because we've sort of been in one already when we had the big battle. Oh yeah, did we want to try to see if we can get up there? Can we climb this thing? We can't climb this thing.
And stay safe.
But do we just climb this thing? We cannot climb this thing though. We can't climb that. Are we supposed to fly off there? Are we supposed to jump from that cliff and glide? Is there like like a path that takes us there. Let me explore.
Take it easy.
I've said this before, and this is not like in any way Genshin specific, it's just that Genshin does this a lot. I have a hard time staying awake when I have to watch cutscenes for hours without a break. And Genshin is like 99% of cutscenes, with very little gameplay. So taking detours to explore and get some extra stuff is really the only way I can handle these long cutscene sections. Let's see if I can climb this thing and then glide into that and get that. Oh, well that's not exactly how I planned it, but okay. Should be able to jump there. Alright. There's a wind here. Oh, I feel like I should be here with a... Oh, what does this do? Oh, I should have a thingy to help me get up there. I'm sure that's how it works. I don't have one of those, but that's okay. I can just go here the old-fashioned way, I hope. I should be able to jump a little bit to get to that ledge. Yep. Oh, I made it to the top. Oh, there's a chest in here.
Easy money.
A balloon. Oh my gosh. I just want to see the view. What's that? Oh my gosh. That looks very cool. Wait, is that... That's in this direction. Oh wait, that's the next... That's the Choco quest that you guys want me to do. It's in that direction, right? Because it was supposed to be north from this area. That's that, right? That's so cool. Let me actually see the views for everywhere. Ooh, that's a volcano. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, but let's get that, was it this one? Oh yes, here. Let's get the thingy, the pyroculus. Alright. Let's see if my depth perception is not going to fail me this time. Yes! Got him. Now I can continue. Hey Outlander, want to try eyes on the feathered prize? No, you're not the one I need. You are the one I need. Hi.
A retrial? What's the point? I pretty much treat life like it's a game. No Kukasaur is ever going to approve of that, no matter how many times I try.
Waskar, I can assure you, Kukasaurs wouldn't judge you for something like that.
Well, they must be judging me for something. Maybe I lack fighting spirit, or just don't have the talent. Not everyone's a natural like you. Don't waste your time on me. You'll have better luck with the ones who still have their heads in the clouds. In the meantime, I think I'm gonna treat myself to a few more games of Eyes on the Feathered Prize.
Yeesh, there's wingless, then there's being a total lost cause.
You used to be a fierce warrior, actually. But fighting spirit alone won't win you the Kukasaur's approval.
Are all Kukusaurs so strict? The ones in floating target balloons and Eyes on the Feathered Prize seem pretty chilled out.
It's one thing to hang out and have fun, but quite another to take to the skies with a human life on your back. Giving a ride to someone who's unqualified endangers not only the rider, but also the Kukasaur themselves. If the rider makes a mistake, they both suffer the consequences, so we have a mutual understanding with the Kukasaurs. If someone isn't up to standard, we have to reject them. Even if it means breaking their hearts.
Oh. Ooh, sparklies.
Take it easy.
Ooh, there's supposed to be a waypoint here. Why were there carrots in there? Who stuck carrots in? Okay. They're not even pointy enough to hit that target.
If only I could balance the numbers.
Alright, anyways. Hello. Ooh, oh, here you can see the view as well. There are really some incredible views in this place. Ooh, I want to see this during the daytime. I can. That's a choice. Let's say 7 a.m. Let me enjoy the views.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Somehow it now looks even more ominous.
Hey, Junan. Gazing out at Ochkanatlan again, huh?
Ochkanatlan.
Chaska? What are you doing here?
The flying squad is hosting retrials again soon. Want to give it another try?
Maybe you're forgetting the definition of wingless. I've failed so many times already that I've decided to call it quits for good. I'm done. Elder Alpa always goes out of her way to come and tell me when a new trial is coming up, and it's nice of her to think of me. But nothing's gonna change. I'm not going to suddenly pass just because they're holding another trial.
They're making some big changes to the arena this time, so the flying experience should be smoother than before. Koyer's gonna try again.
I mean, but she's not a wingless yet.
No, forget it. If I was genuinely good enough to make the squad, the location shouldn't affect my chances. A true rider can fly confidently whatever the conditions, like you and Elder Alpa. Shunan! They're redoing the... Huh? Chaska and the Traveler. You're already here. I guess they told you already then. Come on, let's go train together. I'm gonna sit this one out. What? Why? But you've always looked up to Elder Alpa. She went wingless after her injury and spent years drifting, but even she came back and made it in the end. If she can do it, why can't you? I mean, I don't have that kind of perseverance. And besides, the last thing I want to do is fail in front of her yet again. Oh, come on. You know you don't need to worry about that. Alright, well, how about we just treat this as you being my mentor? Then will you train with me? I mean... Enough umming and ahhing. Let's just get up in the air and figure it out as we go.
That sounds safe.
Wait! Hold on, slow down. I can't keep up.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Yeah, Shunan unwittingly chose the hard way.
They've been best friends since they were kids. If anyone knows how to get Junan out of a rut, it's Koyer. You helped Koyer deal with her internal conflict, and now she's done the same for someone else. You know, people often talk about how one conflict leads to another and so on. But sometimes in life, things spiral in a good direction instead.
Act 1 complete.
It's been a few days since the battle. Hopefully the tribes are getting back to normal. The Flower Feather clan was hit the hardest, right? That's Chaska's tribe. Maybe we should check how everyone's doing. We might be able to help them out. We've notified all the wingless on the list now, right? Where to next?
The trial arena.
Try to wait it out. Oh! Oh! That's the quest I needed to do in order to continue with the main story. I got triggered with the main story now. Yeah. Oh no. How do I... Oh no. How do I make sure that I don't accidentally trigger that? Because that is very, very close. Oh, there you are. Let's see if I can do like a focused mode with this one.
Oh, hey there, Chaska. Did Elder Alpa send you?
Yeah, she's got other things on her plate right now. How are things looking here?
Well, the inspection revealed numerous blockages all over the trial arena. It looks like they're the result of ley line disorders caused by repeat abyss invasions. Theoretically, we just need to clear those obstacles, and the arena will fill up with gaseous phlogiston again. But that's proving difficult to achieve in practice, for all sorts of reasons. Why don't you head on down and check things out for yourself? Feel free to ask the staff for more details.
Here we go, Act 2, night before the trial. Okay, so let's see if I can do something. Cannot do this action. Complete the following quest first. This quest. But this is the quest that I want to have as my... It's... okay, whatever. Clear out obstructions within the site. Oh, hello, whoa, hello. Okay. So, I think I'm gonna get started with the higher up ones. Hi.
How strange. Why is there so much solid phlogiston here?
Well, could be from the Children of Echoes. Maybe it got swept up here due to the ley line disturbances? And I did see those strange markings on the cliff.
I can't think of a way to resolve this. Short of going all the way to the Children of Echoes to borrow it to Petlisaur.
Wait, was that it? What's this? You can use it without being burned.
Let's fly.
Okay, well that's only gonna help us this much. That's okay. That's all we need.
Oh, are you here to help? Thank goodness. There's no way I could do all this by myself. So the blockage here has to be cleared using a special bomb, but carrying explosives up that steep slope would be a recipe for disaster. If I dropped it or slipped and fell, I'd be blown to bits in an instant. So, my plan was to transport the bomb to the other side, then send it over in a hot air balloon. All I need now is for someone else to strike the balloon at the right moment, dropping the payload right on top of the spout, and problem solved. What do you think? Simple enough, right?
Is that hot air balloon up there yours too?
Huh? Oh, that one. No, I've got no idea who that belongs to. Or how they got it up so high. I just wish I could fly up there and check out what kind of tech they're using. Ah, well. Getting the trial arena back in order is more important. I'll head over and set up now. Let me know when you're ready.
Call.
All right, get ready.
Oh, fuck. Alright. I guess that's what I needed to do.
Take me up.
Okay. How do you take me down? Like this. Alright. Oh god, what now? Special form of solid phlogiston within flying zones, the interior of which seems to have formed into a kind of stable structure, which makes it difficult to remove. However, if you can attack its structural weak points simultaneously, it may just collapse. Okay.
This is crazy. I put all of my strength into it, but it just won't break. Maybe Inkanak was right after all. If a stable structure is formed inside the solid phlogiston, I'll need to hit all the weak spots at the same time to break it. But how am I supposed to do that?
With me, silly.
Bullseye!
Alright. And then we have the final one.
I think, but...
Yep.
Monsters!
The gaseous phlogiston is being replenished. Looks like all the spouts have been unblocked. Let's head back up.
Wow, you took care of everything in no time at all. Incredible work. Now we just have to wait until the gaseous phlogiston is fully replenished. Then we can kick off the retrials.
Actually, Inkanak, I'd like to do a test flight first, just to make sure we're not missing anything. Could you arrange that for me?
Huh? But you only just finished getting the arena ready. There could still be other hazards we're unaware of.
All the more reason to have me test it out. Think of it as another inspection.
I guess you're right. With your flying skills, you won't be in any serious danger, even if there are hazards we overlooked.
The conditions in this area seem a little unstable, but a test flight is the only way to catch any lingering issues.
All right, I'll get things set up for you. Just let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
Are you ready? This should be a piece of cake for Chaska, but still, try to be careful. All right, then spread your wings and fly.
Oh, time things. Oh, my favorite. Oh, that's down. Okay. Oh my god. That's so unintuitive. Okay, what else? Is there more somewhere? Oh, I see.
That was amazing. Paimon couldn't take her eyes off you.
Any further issues with the venue?
No, nothing major. Give it a few days, and we should be able to conduct the trials.
Help! Help me! You're from the Flower Feather clan, right? Please, come quick, you've got to help us!
Catch your breath first. What's the situation?
We got attacked by a Kukasaur. My friends are still stranded in the middle of the road with the goods we were transporting. Please, I'm begging you, save them!
Huh? Are Kukusaurs really that aggressive? Do they usually attack groups of people unprovoked?
Not in my experience, but there are exceptions to every rule. Let's go check it out.
Okay.
Ouch! I've never seen such an aggressive Kukusaur.
Tasca? Traveler? This is a surprise.
Elder Alpa? Huh. So, where's this aggressive Kukusaur we've heard about?
Already flew away. Looks like it backed off once it realized that reinforcements were coming.
So why do you think it attacked these people in the first place? Was it after the food?
No. These merchants are even transporting food.
Ah! Thank goodness! The phlogiston wings are intact!
Phlogiston wings.
Thank you so much for coming to our rescue. These phlogiston wings are our most prized goods. If anything happened to them, it would ruin us.
Wait a minute. Are you the merchants that were looking to collaborate with us? Wormy told me about you.
Yeah, that's us. So I take it you're Elder Ulpa?
I am. You must be exhausted from your journey, not to mention shaking up from the attack. Let me bring you back to our tribe to rest. We can talk business after you've recovered.
But Elder Alpa, what about the Kukasaur attack?
Well, our guests here weren't seriously injured, and their goods are intact. Perhaps that Kukasaur was just having a bad day. There are so many of them around here. You'd expect something like this every once in a while. I don't think we need to pursue it any further. More importantly, how are the preparations for the flying trials going? Is everything in order over at the arena?
Everything's on track. The trials will be able to start very soon.
Huh? Did you say flying trials? What a coincidence! Sounds like a perfect use case for our phlogiston wings. You'll be pleasantly surprised by what they can do.
Oh, really? Now I'm intrigued.
Well then, let's forget all about this Kukasaur attack for now. We have some serious business to discuss.
Huh?
So that's it? That all went smoother than expected. Well, guess we'd better get going. Huh? Chaska?
What are you looking at?
A blood-stained feather.
The incident is forgotten about, and peace returns to the Flower Feather clan. The next few days are something. Well, that was quick. No. Alright.
Take it easy.
Where is my quest? Right behind me. Is it down here somewhere? No. Whoa, what the heck is happening here? What is that? Where's the quest? Where's my quest? There's no one down there. It's supposed to be on this level, otherwise it would have an arrow. Are you my quest? There's no one here. My quest is supposed to be here. And it's not down there because there's no one down there. See, it shows me it's higher up. It shows me that my quest is higher up now. So it's not down there. It's supposed to be here. I'm supposed to be on top of it right now. But it's not here. And there's no higher level? Okay, well, that's it for that, I guess. One thing I could do, actually. Should we have some fun with this? I have been accumulating quite a bit of stuff because I have not done any of this in a long time. I really have no idea where I even am. What's the latest thing I got? I have no idea. Let's see. Another Candace. Alright. Alright then. Constellation for Candace. Let's try some more. Another Candace. You're getting a lot of constellations today. I mean, that's great. You're pretty. Alright then. And yeah, just keep going. Sure. Oh? Golden? Well, it's not Candace, but I'm getting a lot of Candaces. There's supposed to be something golden in here. Leaving it for the last.
I am Skirk, disciple of Sirtologi, the Foul. You've proven your strength to me along your journey, and earned the right to speak to me as an equal. Now, let me witness how your fate unfolds.
Well, that was easy. Okay, hello. Wasn't expecting that to happen though, but okay.
Oh, well, if it isn't the renowned traveler. I'm Dory Sangamabe, a traveling merchant. As an introductory gift, you can enjoy a 10% discount on all my wares and merchandise. Feel free to have a look. I'll even help package up your purchase, free of charge.
That was a lot of stuff for one 10-wish bundle. Well, first of all, Candace got a lot of constellations, so... Duration of Prayer of the Crimson Crown increased by 3 seconds. No idea what that means because I have not used her yet. Max HP will be increased. Okay. Alright. Good for you. And then we have Dory. Aww. Adorable. What is it that you do? Sword dance. Oh, you're a claymore person? Next to a nearby character. What do you mean by a nearby character? When you can only have one person in battle at a time. Just the one that you're controlling. Cool, and then we also have one more somewhere. You! Cool! What the heck do you do? So this just makes her go super fast. Increases attack. Someone really needs to do like a TLDR versions of these. You're a tiny one. Oh, that's how you attack? You don't even hold the sword.
Don't you remember your adventure plans, my lady?
Do that again? I see. So you are a regular sword person. Okay. And this is just like a high speedy thing.
Don't you remember your adventure plans, my lady?
I read the thing, but I have no idea. Alright, let's get my normal party back. Alright, so that is gonna be it for today. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing next time because I can't continue my quest because my quest does not exist. So I don't know if I don't know if that's just a glitch that maybe when I
duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Can you please shut up? I don't know if that's just a glitch that maybe next time I open up this game the quest person will be there, or what the heck is going on there. I don't know. So I'm not sure if I'm able to continue the quest. So I don't know what I'm gonna be doing next time. If I'm gonna try to see if I can see the quest person there again, but if I don't, then I guess I'm gonna be moving on to some other quest. But yeah, regardless, this is gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, consider subscribing, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
A blade.